So first of all, I just want to say a big thank you to anyone who's actually recently subscribed to my channel. If you know, this is a hobby, it's not my job, so it's always nice when obviously I get a notification to say I've got a new subscriber. And also thank you to any recent comments as well. So a lot of you have been active in the comments section, which I really love, because I love to hear what you guys obviously want to see from my videos. So yes, so anything you guys want to see, obviously I do have playlists because I've been doing this channel for about 6 years now. But yeah, I just love hearing from you in the comments. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So today I've decided to do something from the shrine, so I decided to do an animals video for you guys. So yeah, let's just get into this. So every so often I like to do stuff actually from the shrine, but like I said, if you guys want to see anything, then let me know down below. But animals is one of my favourite things to do, just because I do have a lot of the animals in Disney. So just in case you're not sure what that means, it just means that any animals that you see, whether they be psychic or the main character, Disney have done a lot. There are a lot of different versions, so it's not all like toy based, there are different versions as well, also you can use some things as well. Some of these you may have seen previous videos, for example like in like hauls I've done, like Primark hauls, things like that, charity shops, things, just because obviously I do hauls as well for you guys, so you may have seen some of these, but then I do like to group them in playlists just in case you're like, oh I just want to see the animals, or I just want to see a certain movie or princess, then I do them as well for you. But the first thing I want to talk about is actually what I got a couple of months ago, so I did actually do this in a haul video for you guys, which is actually this one here, which is Tramp. Now spoiler, I do actually have a lady to go with this now, because I went recently shopping with my mum, so that's going to be my next video, which is in my haul. It doesn't match, because for example with this one, when you press his little paw, it does actually light up. The lady version doesn't, but the lady version I've got, I feel like size wise does actually match. So I actually got this for £8. Now this was actually in a shop which almost like a charity shop, but it wasn't like charity. So I've noticed shops like this around where basically you kind of like almost like hire out like a section of the shop and you can just sell stuff. Me and Reuben just happened to be out one day in town going to the cinema, and then obviously we came across this one, and I've been looking for a Tramp for a long time. But yeah, so obviously you can get stuff like this on eBay, or I always link down below the Facebook group. So again, just in case anything you see in my videos, obviously you can obviously have a look on there to see if someone's selling. But I just like the idea of this one, like the fact that his little cheeks light up. So next one was actually donated to me from my friend Tommy. So this one's actually Dory from, I believe it's from Finding Nemo rather than Finding Dory. So yeah, so my friend Tommy actually donated quite a lot to the shrine, so I did actually do a whole video on it. He actually gave me about like 3 big black bags just full of stuff like posters and like toys and things like that. She actually lives up here, so I do actually have a Pixar section and a Finding Nemo section, but obviously she's too big, so she just lives up here in my little nook that I've got on the other side of my shrine, where I've got like books and stuff like that. So if obviously Reuben's up here doing some work because he's just a comic book, I can kind of sit and like read and edit and things like that. So it's not like at my desk where it sometimes can be uncomfortable. I've got like a little nook I can sit, and now she's there. So next one I got is actually from Aladdin, so this as an Abu notebook. I don't tend to use stuff like this just because I don't like the shape of them. It is great that is obviously it's plain paper, so just in case if we do want to do any drawings and things, but I just find that it's just a bit awkward to kind of draw. I kind of wish that it was more like a square or rectangle book, and obviously have the picture of a boot on there. So when I got this from the charity shop, I actually primarily got it knowing it was going to go in the shrine. So another thing I got, which was a mystery mini. Now I do not have a lot of Emperor's New Groove stuff to do a video. I think I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might do actually, because obviously I've got Yzma and Kronk stuff as well, so I might be able to do a video for you guys. So I will be on the hunt for more stuff from Emperor's New Groove, but the main one I've got is this one here, which actually came in a mystery mini pack, and it's actually Cusco as a llama. If you know me, I love llamas, so if you ever watch my vlogs, sometimes you can see in the background not just Disney stuff, I also have llama stuff as well, just sort of dotted around the house. So one thing I actually love is actually llamas, and the fact that I love the fact they've actually done a Disney character as a llama. So this one I got quite recently, which was a bath fizzer, so actually it is a flounder one, and I'm just trying to think whether it says a scent. I don't think it actually has a scent. It just smells fresh, to be honest. It doesn't actually say a scent, so it just says flounder bath fizzer. So I actually got this in Card Factory, but I have seen stuff like this other places as well. So just in case, obviously, again, you're looking for stuff like this, there are quite a few different ones around. I actually had my eye on this for a while, probably about a year. I saw it, and then obviously I didn't get it then. I'm thinking, oh, I don't really need something else that's going to sit on the shrine. I went for a phase of just being like, you know, it's just going to gather dust, I don't want to waste money, blah, blah, blah. Saw it, and I was like, okay, it's still there, let's just get it. I think it was only like £5, so that's kind of like my budget when it comes to certain things. It is a little bit more than I maybe would want to spend, but then I do buy stuff at Primark for the same price, so I kind of feel like, well, if I'm buying it in Primark, why can't I buy it somewhere else? But I love this design of Ariel, so this little picture here is like a very pencil sketch sort of version, and I really like that. So they did actually do quite a few things in this range. So next ones I actually got from a bundle. So again, on eBay, what I used to do was obviously just type in like Disney bundle or like McDonald's toys or Burger King toys. The reason why I've stopped doing that is because a lot of them I already have, so there's only so many Disney toys out there. But one thing I actually did get was Duchess and Thomas. So these ones are like wind up toys. I don't know if it actually says on them. Just trying to see, because sometimes they actually do print on them whether they're McDonald's or not. But this just says Disney on it. It doesn't actually say, no, it doesn't actually say, so unfortunately I don't actually know whether they were McDonald's or Burger King, because they do normally say on them. But yeah, so these little wind up ones. So for example, on the Thomas one, obviously his tail moves, so that's like the wind up bit there. And then on Duchess, she does actually have her paw that moves. So, but yeah, it's just things like this. Like I said, I don't get any more just because I do have a lot. When I look at the bundle, like the pictures, a lot of it I've already got, and I'm like, I don't need duplicates. So next one I got is actually from the Stitch Crashes range. Now they do actually do quite a few in this range. They do still exist on the Disney Store website. So for example, they had the toys, obviously the pins, they had t-shirts, they had mugs, but this is actually quite an old series now. So let me just double check. Oh, so 2021, so this is quite an old series where once a month they would bring out Stitch dressed as a different Disney movie. So this is actually Stitch Crashes The Lion King. So for some of these I actually got the pins, and then other ones I did actually get the toys as well. So again, if you've seen my vlog, I've actually got 6 of them above where the TV is. I've actually got 6 of them there. But another thing that they've recently done, which I did talk about in a Primark video, so I only saw a few of these, but this is Stitch in costume. So this is very similar to what they did to the Disney 100 range, where they actually had a few things with Stitch dressed as other animals. So for example, I've got the Stitch as Sebastian. We also have the Cheshire Cat, Simba, Beast, Thumper and Gus Gus. So I have actually asked Reuben for some of the other characters. So I've actually said, oh, you know, as Christmas presents, stocking fillers, that's what I would like. But it does actually say only at Primark. So again, the Primark groups would be one of the better places to go look. But again, I just kind of love this range where it's Stitch dressed as other characters. Similar to when they did the Alien remixes, where they had the aliens dressed as other Pixar characters. It's just my favourite thing, where it's like unusual in like the Disney universe, but at the same time it's like really fun when obviously one character's dressed as another. And then the last thing I got, so I do actually have a whole Dalmatians range similar to this. These actually came out a couple of years ago, but again, I do actually have a playlist of these. So just in case, again, things like this that you like sort of the style of it. So this is a lip gloss, and this is chocolate scented. So it's only £1.50 from Primark. Again, Facebook groups or eBay would be a better place to look, because they had so many different things in this range. I've also seen them in the range. So I actually got some stuff in the range and then some stuff from Primark, but it was very sort of like this sort of style where it had like the spots on there, it had the red on there, it had like a character on there as well. Some other things I got had actually a Pongo and Bradita on there as well, which is very rare because normally it's the puppies. So yeah, so just again, just generally wandering around like looking for other stuff, and you sort of see Disney's things. I do tend to find that they do in one store have very similar to what's in another store. But again, eBay or the Facebook groups were the best place to find things like this. So yeah, so that was it for my animals video. Like I said, I do actually have quite a lot of other ones, and obviously I've got some psychic ones as well, but that's one thing I can do in the future if that's something you guys want to see, like an updated version. I'm very surprised I didn't actually include any munchlings, because if you know me, munchlings is like my new favourite thing that I like to collect, but I have done quite a lot of munchling videos recently. So again, if you want to go look at those, obviously that would be like on some recent playlists for you. But again, if you want to see anything from my videos, please let me know down below. But yeah, so if you like these kind of videos, then please like and subscribe and click the bell notifications, obviously get notified when all my videos are up. Like I said, my next one's actually going to be a haul, so spoiler, like I said, I will talk about Lady. But like I said, yeah, if you don't want to miss out on that, then obviously click the bell notifications to get notified when that one goes up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days.